Hi, I'm Tyson Franklin, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday. Today, I want to talk about creating a buzz by marketing early. Now, what I mean by that, I was talking to someone recently, I've been talking to a few people recently, about expanding and opening up second locations, or third locations, or maybe the 10th location. And when we're on the subject of expansion, I said to them, have you started promoting to your existing patients that you're going to be opening up this other location? And they went, well, no, I haven't yet. We've sort of just kept it to ourselves. And it just reminded me of when I had my business in Cairns and we decided we were going to open in Mackay. Now, Mackay is about 800 kilometres away, or about 500 miles, depending on how you measure distance. And the reason we set it up so far away, I did it for two reasons. First reason was I didn't want the Cairns business to have any influence over the new business that I was opening. And the second reason was I wanted to test, was my business in Cairns going really, really well because I had set it up well, or was it because of my reputation that I'd been in Cairns for a long period of time? So anyway, we set up in Mackay and it boomed. But what I realised is when we set the business up in Mackay, I had done a lot of groundwork while I was down there. I had created a huge buzz around the business opening. I was talking to the builders, I was down there on a regular basis, talking to all the tradesmen, but I also went around the town. I spoke to people at coffee shops, at florists. I went and visited doctors, physios, chiropractors. I visited a lot of people in the town, and I was letting them know that this business was going to open in this location, and I gave them a date, or an approximate date of when it was going to open. Pretty much as soon as our doors opened, we had appointments pretty much from day one. In fact, we were getting appointments before we'd even opened. People were walking into the business because they'd heard about it from somebody else that we were going to open up, and it created a buzz. But also made me reflect on a lot of other things I'd done over the years where we'd had really positive results by creating a buzz. So when we were introducing new equipment into our clinic, and it might have been a treadmill, for example, and a video setup so you could evaluate people's running styles and walking patterns and all that type of thing. When we were introducing a laser into our clinic, when I decided I was going to buy that equipment, before it even arrived, because a lot of times you've got to order something, you might have to wait a month or two before it's here and before it's installed and you're trained and you know how to use it. Instead of waiting until day one when the equipment's arrived and you learn how to use it, to then start marketing it, you're starting pretty much at day zero. I would start talking about it with our patients way before it ever arrived. I would be talking about to other professional referrers in the area about the product that was going to arrive, about the equipment that was going to arrive. So by the time it did arrive, we had already created this massive buzz around the piece of equipment that we were installing in our business. So when we had the laser, as soon as it arrived, we had bookings ready for it. There were people lined up who wanted to actually have laser done for fungal toenails. Now, if you're not in the health industry, it doesn't matter what the industry is that you're in. If you've got a new service, a new product, you're bringing in a new piece of equipment that is something that's not already available in your local area, instead of waiting until day one to start marketing it, start creating a buzz really early. Make sure your clients, your customers, your patients, regardless of the industry you're in, make sure they know that you've invested time and money into this new product, service, or equipment, and let them know the benefits it's going to give them, the benefits for the area, and you know what? They will also be telling other people about it, because once you start creating a bit of a buzz, and use social media, let people know through your Facebook profiles, through LinkedIn, if you're on Instagram, let people know that this piece of equipment is arriving. And even when it has arrived, it may be a couple of weeks before you're trained and you're using it properly, or you might have to have a room set up a particular way, or you might have to do renovations in your business. Let them know that you're doing it. And like I said right at the start, if you're opening up another location, let the existing customers, clients and patients that you have know that you're going to be setting up in a new area, because it may be 20 minutes away, it might be 8 hours away, but people you already know will know people in that area. And the bigger the buzz you can create by marketing early, the more you're going to kick off with a massive big boom, instead of kicking off on day one and wondering, have I made the right choice by having this piece of equipment, or introducing this new service, or introducing this new product into your actual business. So that's my thought for this week. is create a buzz and start marketing early with everything that you're about to introduce into your business. I hope you get something from that, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.